magazine. I'm Danny Baker and I am here today at 2000 Trees Festival with the incredible Calva Louise. How are we doing?
Good, thank you so much.
Great.
Just to start off, for the sake of the interview, could you just introduce yourselves and your role in the band?
I'm Jess and I play guitar and sing.
And I'm Arizona, I play bass.
Amazing. So to start off, how are you guys feeling about this set? You're playing a bit later on, you'll have cooled down a bit by then. How are we feeling about it all?
Very good. That's very happy about that. I think it's still gonna be very hot inside, but yeah, good.
Probably. We love 2000 Trees. That's our third time here, so we can't wait to be playing. Like honestly, it's like such a great festival every time. Love it.
I mean, you guys have such a great slot as well. Like you're very very high up on the stages, and it's great to see. It's great to see. Like I said, I've known of you guys for a few years now, so just kind of seeing you blow up basically is incredible.
Oh, thank you.
Of course, the one thing we have to talk about, you guys have literally just dropped your new album yesterday, I believe.
Yes.
So firstly, congratulations, it's incredible.
Thank you.
How has the reception been so far? How are we finding it all?
Good. Yeah. I've been very happy.
It's been great. Like we've had loads of feedback from fans, especially on Discord. Like we're very active on Discord, and a lot of people have been sharing feedback, you know, how they relate to the album and like how they feel with it, and it's just been really, really heartwarming and, you know, amazing to see.
Amazing. I mean, so many bands have like the Discord servers and everything now. I think it's such a great idea. Like I don't know how it started, but it seems to be such a common thing now. And how, on your side of things as the artist, how do you find using that, and like what impact do you find it has on your band and your like being able to have that closer relationship with your fan base essentially?
It's a great tool. It's amazing. Oh,
hello. We've just added an extra member. Introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Ben. I play drums in Calva Louise.
That's incredible timing there. I love that.
For timing.
Like Jess said, we love it because it's a great platform for direct communication with fans when you can actually have, you know, back and forth. So people can ask us questions, we can answer, we can ask them questions. Like for example, we dropped some new merch and we made little polls to be like, hey guys, what do you prefer? And then also it's a great platform because we have a massive story with the band that Jess writes and has been writing for many years. And so the Discord allows us to have all the lore and all this information like on display in one single place, so people can go and search it and find it if they want.
Yeah, that's incredible. And yeah, of course, as I said, with the album dropping literally yesterday, it's great to have that place for that, and kind of, as you said, I love kind of, it's basically like the little Calva Louise like universe basically. So that's great to see. How are you feeling about playing the new songs off the album live at 2000 Trees Festival, iconic festival?
Yeah. Say that?
Yeah. It's great. We've spent quite a bit of time working on them since the last tour, and we've got them finally ready. And there's a few today that we're going to play, which we've never played live before ever. So it's going to be good fun, and I think we're all very excited.
Yeah, really looking forward to it. The album has obviously it's a multilingual album. There's quite a few songs in Spanish. Obviously, Jess, you wrote those in your native language. Can you just explain a bit more about why that is so important to the band, so important as part of Calva Louise?
Yeah, well, it wasn't a conscious decision. It was more of like, I'm not gonna translate my thoughts in a way. Like, there's some expressions that work way better in Spanish, and sometimes they work better in English, and it depends on how like the lyrics like flow. And normally, like whenever I write songs in English, I really have to double check a lot, like the pronunciation. There's one song that I mispronounced a word, and I was like, fuck it, we'll leave it. Like it's that's kind of like how you pronounce it a little bit in Spanish. So it's stuff like that, and sometimes I'm like, God, why am I gonna have to translate this? I learned English watching films and listening to bands and translating the lyrics, and I'm like, it could be the other way, like it's not like right now is very easy to understand to be able to understand a lot of different languages, because we got the tools and like the technology of like the translation. So yeah, I was the main thing is that I wasn't restricting myself. So
Of course, and that is it's clearly paid off. It's such a like explosive, powerful, chaotic album. There's like so much to it, and it is incredible, I have to say. Could you all talk to me a bit more about all of the other influences that have kind of come together to basically create The Edge of the Abyss?
Well, there's I think our background, like where we grew up, and like especially with some of the Latin rhythms, and again stuff that was not on purpose. Like everything was like a stream of consciousness more than anything, without any. It wasn't thought like we need to do this and this and this. It was more like this is what it is, and we just need to to be able to do it well. Like when Lo Que Vale, for example, like the rhythms and that come a little bit from the folklore music that I really like from Venezuela, like música llanera, like which we will listen to Simon Diaz, which is like a huge artist, and me and Ben will like watch a lot of like cuatro playing videos and of like joropo music and things like that. So a lot of these kind of things, like they were kind of bubbling inside, and so same with the science fiction side of it, and same from again our personal lives. Like we live very much at the edge of the abyss. That's
Incredible.
that's like how
Yeah.
I don't know if you want to.
Yeah, I mean, I think like in terms of like the variation on the sound as well. Like, so for this record, we worked with Gareth McGrillen from Pendulum and Knife Party, and he co-wrote 2 of the songs with Jess on the record. And I think just his involvement and influence has brought like, a fresh element to it as well. Bit more energy, a bit more, because obviously Gareth, he comes from the electronic music world, and we've always loved electronic music as well, and like the whole like sci-fi as well. So it's just all these things are coming together, and I think that's another aspect that's brought, I don't know, fresh like energy to it.
Of course, and it's all what makes you guys so unique and such a great kind of force in the scene, essentially. Like, and you're making yourselves known, and yeah, it's so unique, and I absolutely love what you're doing, and it's clearly paying off. So I wanted to talk touring as well. You guys you got a lot going on and a lot coming at the moment. So to start off, you've got a US tour coming up.
Yes, that's right. Yeah. We're on tour across the US with Mike Stead and Sixth Sense in September. It's basically for the whole of September, and so that's going to be sweet. Like we love playing in the States. It's really cool, super cool. Everyone's super friendly there. And then after that, we're with Stray from the Path. Yes, on their final tour. Yeah, it's great with Graphic Nature and Alpha Wolf as well, which is it's an honor to be a part of that tour.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, we love these guys, and we didn't even know. I mean, we didn't know it was going to be their final, Europe, UK tour.
Final tour.
Yeah. So, so
It's
when they
even,
announced it, it was kind of like even more
like wow, we're honored.
like like they picked us to be part of this. So thank you.
Yeah.
And
I mean,
can't wait.
how does that feel for you guys? It's like how did that tour come about? Firstly, how did they ask you, and then just to be part of
We
the
just
final
got
one?
an email from like our management, and when we saw like Straight from the Path, we were like, what? Like, this is insane. And they had been I like followed them, like I do like our TikTok and our socials and stuff, and I saw like they had followed back, and I was like, oh my god, look at this. And then we got the email. We were like very kind of, how can we just say yes 1,000 million times? Yes.
Of course. And as you kind of said, those tours, so the US tour and then the East Drift Path tour, they are pretty much one after the other. Like, you don't get too much break in between, basically. How do you guys kind of handle touring and being on the road for that long? Like, what are kind of your essentials for keeping that energy, keeping that power going in the sets?
You gotta look after yourself.
The dad.
I'm the dietitian of the band.
He's the dad. He makes sure we drink water.
Yeah, you just got to look after yourself
We
physically.
eat vegetables.
Yeah, because obviously touring, is little sleep, bad sleep. It's taxing on your body. So yeah, you just need to eat well as much as possible. So like we shop for fresh stuff because it's really hard to eat out properly. Especially at the time when you finish the show. It's like you need to anticipate a lot of things.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just food is really important. And then we don't really party or anything. There's just too much work going on. But yeah, we just take care of ourselves. Like just make sure we're like as much as possible rested and
we eat a
well
lot
fed.
of ginger.
Yes.
I don't know if that's.
And we just nibble on fresh ginger all day long.
Amazing. And when you're on these tours, is there do you have like a favourite way to kind of spend that downtime when you do get it, or is it just literally just resting?
Downtime? What is that?
Just kind of like when you're chilling out and you don't have to be at the show or sound checking or anything like that.
I'm
You can
kidding,
just
yeah.
relax.
So there's usually a few rare days off on a tour. It depends on how the tour is routed, but it's a few days of show days, and then you have one day off, which is usually in a hotel, and we're all just like, if there's a hotel gym, sometimes we'll do that, or a pool, or whatever. But yeah, it's usually just resting up before the next few shows.
Yeah. Of course.
Laundry.
Yeah. It's very glamorous on tour.
The most rock and roll band, I must say. Just to start to wrap this up now, are there any up and coming bands you're loving at the moment that you want to give a shout out to?
Yes.
Yeah.
But we got the same because I saw you.
You go for it.
There's been a couple of bands that I like I've seen on TikTok or the Instagram and things like that. There's a French band called Imparfait, it's called, so imperfect, and they're oh wow, so insane. I can't wait to see them live. Their songs are just full of energy and power, and it's in French. So it's I love music in different languages, and especially metal and rock. So yeah, I love them.
Cool. And then I'll say Grandma's Ashes, which is another French band. Didn't mean to, but that's what Jess actually showed it to me. And they got this Queens of the Stone Age influence, but they make it their own, and it's really good. Great harmony, great riffs, super interesting. So yeah, this last two discovery. I don't know if you got any.
I've got I discovered a band a few months ago called Palmist, and they're based
They're incredible.
Do you know them?
I do.
Oh, cool. Yeah, so they're around London, Essex, I think, and they're they're not metal, they're almost funk. It's kind of like Michael Jackson, but with just heavy dance breakdowns. So they're kind of metal, but not really. But they're really cool. They're the music's amazing. Yeah. What is metal?
Yeah, I think I saw them open for somebody. I want to say it was Elliot Minor, Coco. I think I saw them open there.
And Elliot Minor, they did a reunion show or tour. Was it a tour?
It was a tour and then download afterwards. It was insane run. It was great.
Elliot Minor.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, they're great. They kind of have they're classically trained music-wise, so they have that kind of influence, but then they bring kind of
cool,
rock into it as well. So yeah.
Yeah, you can tell when you listen to it.
Yeah,
It's really cool with
amazing.
the keys and
And the keys, the harmonies, all of it. Love them.
Yeah,
Love them.
great. Still figuring out it's such a tune.
Absolutely. And my final question for you guys today: who would you like to see headline 2000 Trees in 2026?
Oh. I was gonna say we're going. I'd love
Yeah,
to
so
do it,
yeah. So Hamish today.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
And literally, as I sat down here, I saw Hamish somewhere. I was like, I need to go and say hi to him. But yeah, Vukovi's a great shout.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we've toured together last year in the US, and that was such a great tour. We love these guys. and we didn't know each
Same
other.
vibe, yeah.
Like we only met once before, and then we went into like a month touring together, pretty much. And yeah, like we it was such a great vibe. Like these guys are just, we're on the same vibe, you know. It's so nice. Yeah, amazing musician, amazing music.
Yeah, amazing. I have to say as well, please tour together in the UK. I need that. I saw that tour poster and I was like, I need this over here desperately. But that's a great note to end this on. Thank you so much for being here with me, guys. It's
Awesome.
been
Thank you.
amazing. Thank you.